Hi guys, and welcome to another collection video. This time it's for the PlayStation 3. I've been a big fan of Sony since the PS1, and so far I've picked up a decent amount of games. There's a lot to go through. I want to try and give a brief overview of each game, so let's get going. First game I've got is Street Fighter 4. I've always been a fan of the 2D beat 'em up since the arcade way back in '92, and this game was like a revelation. This really brought back 2D fighting in a brand new, fresh, and exciting way. Great for old schoolers. Modern, up to date for the new kids. Absolutely great game. I've played this a lot. I've really played this. I love the online. Though saying that though, going online with this game has really been a knockback to my ego, because I used to think I was really good at Street Fighter. Still, I played people around the world and had my ass handed to me. But yeah, awesome game. Very much enjoyed it. When I bought this, I actually got the collector's edition. So I've got here the Ryu and Sea Viper little statuettes. Yeah, so decent overall. Okay. Next game I've got, I think will come as no surprise to a lot of people that have followed my pickup videos. But growing up, I was a big fan of the Mega Drive. So when this came out, I had to get it, and that is the Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. A great compilation of some excellent titles. I mean, like, this has Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, which for me alone was reason enough to get this. If you didn't grow up in the era of the 16-bit, then you owe yourself to check this out, just to get a few highlights of some of the best titles of that time. If you're an old schooler, chances are you probably still have a Mega Drive, but it's nice to have this anyway, because sometimes I just don't feel like taking the Mega Drive out, so it's just nice to have a quick little run on this. This is actually used a lot by me. When my friends come over, this always comes on. Everyone wants to have a little bash on Streets of Rage 2. I've been playing that game now for nearly 20 years, and it never gets tiring. And when my mates come over, that's the game they want to play. So yeah, excellent. The next game I've got is Battle Fantasia. This is a 505 game. It's a 2D beat 'em up by the people that did Guilty Gear. I've actually yet to play this. This is my most recent pickup. I haven't had a chance to play it at all, so can't really give you any feedback on it. Next game I've got is Grand Theft Auto 4. This game is a bit of, I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with this game. I absolutely love playing it, but it does have some very annoying features that just frustrated me in this game. I mean, I got really far into this game, and then I just gave up, because it just had this annoying habit of, like, when you fail a mission, it doesn't just bring you back to the start of the mission. No, it actually has to take you even further back. But so you have to drive to the mission, and this game is a sandbox game. It's a massive city, and it's really annoying having to travel from one end of the city to the other before you can start the mission. And if you fail the mission again, you've got to go right back, not to the beginning of the mission, but to the beginning of your last point, and it was so annoying. And it just frustrated me to the point where I just had to give up on it. And it's a shame, because I actually got really far into this game. Hopefully I'll pick it up again, but I'm so backlogged at the moment that I just don't have time for it right now. But yeah, it's, for what it is, it's an excellent game. It's an excellent to the series of Grand Theft Auto 4. But this annoyance has really ruined this game for me. Next thing I got is the Prince of Persia Trilogy. I've never played any of the Prince of Persia games on the PS2, so when this came out, I had to pick it up. So far, I've only played a bit of the first one, and that's about it so far. Yeah, a lot of fun. Hopefully, I need to get into this more, though. I haven't really had a chance. Too busy playing retro games. Next game I've got is Enslaved. Now, this game, in my opinion, is one of the most overlooked games that's come out on the PS3. This game was excellent. I loved it. Great characters. I mean, graphically it's beautiful. People really should check this game out. This really needs to be played. If you like your action adventure games with great story, great characters, get this game. Don't sleep on it. It's very cheap today. You owe yourself to play this game. It's a shame that this game didn't do very well. It probably means we're not going to get a sequel, but very overlooked game. Great game. Worth playing. Next game is Assassin's Creed. I've given this a good run, but I just sort of lost interest in it. It's alright, but it basically sort of didn't make me want to pick up the sequels. I will sort of give this game another chance at some point, but yeah, it was alright. Next game is Darksiders. Now, this game, I got quite far into it and just sort of stopped playing. I don't know what happened. I didn't lose interest. I just sort of got stuck, and then I just sort of left it and moved on to other things. But I do plan on getting back into this game because it is really good. Love the art style. It's definitely the type of game that I'm into. So yeah, definitely need to get back into this one. Next thing I've got is Batman Arkham Asylum. As you can see by the box, this is not the standard version. This is actually the collector's version that came with a bat-shaped case and other goodies. Not worth the money, in my opinion. Not the game, the collector's edition. I should have just bought the standard edition, but there you go. Game itself is excellent. This is, to me, well, up until Arkham City, this was the best Batman game out. Fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Completed it. Just classic. Loved it. Brilliant game. If you have not played any of the Arkham titles, the Batman Arkham titles, then what are you doing? Get yourself on this. You're missing out. Next game I've got is Folklore. This game I bought just based on the word of mouth. Have yet to actually get around to playing this. I've actually had this for a very long time now. It goes for quite a bit now. I actually got it for $9.99 at my local shop. But yeah, I need to get on this at some point. Not played it. Next game is Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. I'm a massive fan of Metal Gear, so this game to me must have. Loved it. Excellent. Probably top 2 of my favourite Metal Gear games, and definitely my top 10 of favourite games of the current gen system. If you own a PS3, you need this in your collection. That's just a must. Next game I've got is Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Again, I'm a massive fan of the Castlevania series, and as excellent as this game is, it was a departure from the style of Castlevania, but this game to me was amazing. Very long, a lot of fun, loved every minute of it. If you don't have this game, I urge you to check it out. This is a really great title, and it can be found very cheaply today. So definitely go out there and get this game, guys. I highly recommend it. Next game I have is Vanquish. One of those Sega games that unfortunately was sadly overlooked. I haven't got too far into this game, but what I have played is really good. I look forward to getting back into this. This is a really action-packed, fast-paced game. Definitely worth a look. Next game I have is Transformers: War for Cybertron, a sort of third-person shooting game. I've played quite a bit of it, but for some reason I just can't get into it. You know, I grew up in the era of Transformers, and this game does appeal to my nostalgic sensibilities, but I don't know, for some reason I just can't get into this game. Next game I have is Soul Calibur 4. Not much to say really. It's another Soul Calibur game. Very good. Yeah, you know, if you like your beat 'em ups, it's definitely worth picking up. Next game I have is Devil May Cry 4. I got this for free from a mate of mine. He just sort of gave it to me. Haven't really had a chance to play it. Ninja Gaiden Sigma. From what I've played with it so far, it's a really good game, but it's just too damn hard. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my touch. Great game, but just very, very hard. I can't get that far into it. Next is Prince of Persia. Yeah, a bit disappointing. This was actually my first Prince of Persia game since the very old school 2D ones. It is fun, but I got stuck and I just sort of stopped playing it. Here we've got Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 2. This game, it was very disappointing. I mean, it's just so short. I mean, from what there was of it, I loved it, but this game was more of an expansion pack than a proper game. Big letdown in my opinion. It's a shame because from what game there was of it, it was a lot of fun. Next one up is the first Star Wars Force Unleashed. Really good game, a lot of fun. Does have a few gameplay issues, but it was a really good game. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Alright guys, I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to have to split this video into two, so looking to definitely check out part 2 because I've got a lot of great games still to go. Thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.